Jimmy John's commented.
Wait, can you get Jimmy John's next? Leaving and heading to Jimmy John's.
Can I make a cheddar and roast beef sandwich faster than going through the drive-thru?
We got this. I just put the closest Jimmy John's in my GPS. I know how to get there, but I don't want to risk wasting any time.
One of the things that makes their sandwich famous is the fresh baked bread. I could start with bakery fresh bread, which is technically pretty fresh baked, but I'm actually gonna fresh bake bread myself. I love this baguette from France, which comes par-baked, so it's already thawed, it's partially cooked, and I'm gonna go ahead and toast it in the oven, so it'll be like fresh baked bread. I pre-sliced the bread, so it'll be easier to cut later, and I'm going to go ahead and cook it for 5 minutes in a preheated oven. They serve it with crispy onions, so I'm going to make my own. I'll place them in a microwave-safe bowl, add a little bit of salt and oil. I'll cover them with a paper towel and microwave them for 1 minute increments. While these are cooking, let's make the horseradish sauce. To my mayonnaise, I'm going to add a generous scoop of prepared horseradish and a little bit of hot sauce. Stir it all together.
The Maps app says we're 4 minutes away, but I'm having a difficult time believing that right now. We were doing good with traffic, and then I got on this road, and now we're going pretty slow.
Give the onions a stir, put them back in the microwave, and let them cook for another 2 minutes.
One big takeaway I've had from the series is how close people live to some of these fast food places, and it's really making me reconsider my life. I live in Tallahassee, Florida, and if I lived in Manhattan, I could get McDonald's so much faster.
My bread's cooked for 5 minutes, so these are nice and crisp now. Generously apply some of this horseradish sauce I've made. First, go ahead and add the cheese and the roast beef.
Can I get a toasted roast beef and cheddar sandwich? Okay, thank you.
Pop it in the oven to cook until the cheese melts. I'll stir the onions and give them another 2 minutes. Thinly slice some tomato.
Thank you so much.
I've already washed my iceberg, so I'll just cut some of this off. It's ready for my sandwich, but I have a secret weapon. I'll add a little bit of my KitchenAble Southern seasoning that you can buy on my website. Jimmy John's, feel free to reach out if you want to buy it in bulk. As all of this is happening, I'm still making sure to go back, check the onions, and give them a stir. Timing is everything. I think my onions are starting to look just as crispy as I want them. I'll take my sandwich out of the oven. My crispy onions are ready to go on the sandwich. Lettuce and tomato. These look delicious. But now comes the hard part. I have to fold them and wrap them. You definitely have an advantage over me on this. So far, it's been about 18 minutes, and part of my problem is my sandwich is bigger than my paper. I'm done, and while I wait for Ian, I'll go ahead and start cleaning up.
Jimmy John's coming with me. Well, I'm back and can see Jessica was faster. A lot of the problem was traffic. Jimmy John's only took 3 minutes from when I placed the order to getting the food, but traffic was just really bad.
Time for a comparison. Jimmy John's is certainly better at rolling it all together. Although I think mine looks pretty delicious, and as you can see, I was more generous with the tomato. Drive-through or homemade?
I'll try both. Maybe someone else will comment and we can try their place next.